What is up, everybody? Going out to see the Warcraft movie tonight. I was just going to do a quick little vlog at the same time, and we're gonna go out and pick up some friends in a second and go and see it. So hopefully it's good, and I'll do a quick review afterwards.
Are you going to film the movie?
No, I can't.
Sell it on eBay?
Sell it on eBay. What? How's it going, everybody? Vanquishzx, and I'm here to do my quick Warcraft movie review. Okay, so for this movie and for this review, I'm going to be breaking up into several different parts. First would be the animation and production quality, then the storyline slash plot, and the actors and actresses, and then my overall rating for the movie. So we'll start off with the animation and production quality. So everyone knows how big of a difference good animations and effects can make to a movie. And I feel as though if you'd only seen the trailers of the movie already, you'd understand firsthand how good the orcs and the various other races looked for the movie. They had a bunch of time to get it right. Khadgar's magic looked amazing, and I feel as though the production quality was brilliant. The scenery was awesome, and the camera work was gorgeous. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It was lengthy, but not in a good way. I feel as though the movie was kind of rushed in some scenes and could have taken more time to explain it, because I'm watching it from a perspective where I know the storyline and I know how everything works. But I can see, as I had a friend with me who wasn't so current with all the storyline with Warcraft and whatnot, and I can see where he could have been confused very easily due to the rushing of scenes. Okay, so storyline and plot. Okay, so I'm not going to explain the whole story about what the movie is completely about and all the storyline before that. So I want to keep this as a quick review. I will explain the gist of it though. It is based off the events of Warcraft 1, which is the original Warcraft game, Orcs vs Humans, which is legit what the movie is. The Orcs are invading Azeroth and the humans are there defending it. There is a few changes in the timeline that were created from the first game in the books, but as you can expect in the movie, there's a few things that change based on pretty much every game movie that has been made. There's a few changes in storylines that people tend to get a bit pissed off with. I wasn't exactly pissed off with the way that they had changed a few things, but I don't know. It's different seeing the movie from a different perspective, knowing what events are going to happen and see it change on the big screen. So I won't spoil the changes, but there is some various changes for King Lane and Medivh the Guardian, and what happens with them throughout the movie. So for the storyline and plot, I won't say that this was bad at all, that they changed anything like this. See, I don't know, it's difficult because I do like the movie and I do like the storyline and how it was presented, but I also really love the storyline before they changed it a little bit. And when I say a little bit, they only did change a few things, but I'm just picky. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, so like, I'm gonna give this part of the movie the lowest part, which is the 8 out of 10, which is still really high, so it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, so 8 out of 10 just because I feel as though the storyline could have gone a little bit more in depth, which kind of goes back to the production quality and animation. Yeah, like, well, it probably really should be in this genre. Yeah, I feel as though it could have been a little bit more in depth with that sort of thing, the storyline and whatnot. Okay, so the actors and actresses. This is really the shortest segment because I honestly, I can't find any problems with any of the actors or actresses at all. I legitimately thought this movie was casted perfectly, and I wouldn't have been as happy without, the people that were the main characters at all. With that being said, though, originally, when I was watching the trailers and I saw Khadgar, I was like, I don't know, man. He doesn't look like Khadgar. Like, he doesn't fit the description of yeah, like a young Khadgar to me. And I had my doubts the whole time. And then when I watched the movie, I'm like, he is really good. I legitimately watched the movie, and at the end of the movie, my favorite character was Khadgar. I thought he played him brilliantly, and I was really, really happy with that. Um, Nothing to say at all about actors, actresses. Like, the only thing I had differently before I went in the movie was me thinking Khadgar was going to be bad, and he ended up being my favorite. So I'm going to give that part of the movie 10 out of 10. That is 10 out of 10. So that leads to the final segment, which is just my overall rating. Honestly, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth seeing, even if you don't know the story behind it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 today, as, you know, anything can be fixed. Like, this has a long lifespan. It's the first movie they ever did. They spent a long time doing it, but with the amount of money they made overseas and everything, there's going to be more, which I'm really excited for. So I think that there is a few things that they should be fixing, but overall I think it was an awesome movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should definitely still see it. It is a bit in depth, so it's one of those movies you can't just slack off and watch The Wall or something. So if you enjoy it, that's awesome, but if you don't, that's okay. It's not for everyone, but, you know, I really don't know where I'm going anymore. 9 out of 10. This is what I give the Warcraft movie review. And thank you all for watching my review. And hopefully, if this one was decent, I know I'm trailing off saying random things now. I don't know where my brain's going. If you like this review, hopefully I can do reviews on other things. You can always talk to me in the comments and tell me what you want me to watch and review next. This episode of review was actually quite fun to make. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.